last game there wasn't really a lot that he could do about that. This game, however, I think he should have a better time. And if you make sure that he has a good time, that he's crushing puck, then you can, you know, not worry about him that much. Start making these early game rotations with the Doom. Doom can be very greedy, but also not. Like, you don't have to buy Midas. You can be a bit more active early on. We'll see. And the Doom is nice late game versus PA, right? Like, not terrible. Versus PA versus puck as well, if you can actually use it on him, or at least have that AoE Doom.
Yeah, it's just, you know, is the game going to be over by the time you get to that stage where, you know, Doom is this late game threat, which we've seen in the past. Like, you know, Refresher double Doom is it's strong. It's strong. This hero, it's not bad. It's just I do feel like the weaknesses where we're seeing teams really punish it. I've been very impressed with how people have started to work out how to deal with the hero. It doesn't feel like an auto win anymore.
This was that smart.
Because it was that, man.
Huh? What?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were chuckling at the auto win part, but yes, no, it was smart to get the D word. Well done, Sanctity. Clap, clap.
Yeah. Young G, damn, he's. That's a welcome to the lane with 50% HP situation, basically. I feel like.
So I really start. Yeah, go.
No, I'm just looking at these two drafts and I'm thinking, yeah, on one side you have this DP and Pugna and also the puck. Like, they should, you know, they should create a lot of space, pressure objectives early on. At the same time, the way that carries play, I would say that Luna comes online a lot faster than PA. Or should come online a bit faster than PA. And then also Razor should be winning this lane versus pucks, so he should be online a bit, a little bit faster too. So even though you have objective taking on Navi, I'm not sure you'll be able to utilize it completely. We'll see.
Does the PA come online a little bit faster with this new item build that we're getting out of her? I haven't seen it. So
the one without Dezo, or the one with? Because she has the. Yeah.
What's both builds? It's like Battle Fury. Yeah. What are both builds? I guess.
there's one with Brooch and one with Dezo, basically. The Brooch, however you pronounce that item. The Revenants.
Yeah, the Revenants is the one I'm speaking about.
Yeah, she is online a bit faster, sure, but I suppose it depends on how many stacks Luna gets as well. How good of a lane he gets. It's always nice, right, to have this PA with a shard as well later on.
Yes, that is true. I know for the Luna in particular, though, a lot of her matchups is very different now with the Ag Shard. Like, this hero used to not like a lot of melee heroes that were able to just get up in your face, but the Ag Shard does kind of change that. And, you know, her ability to be able to farm a little bit faster, maybe she can have some item advantage before the PA is really concerned. So let us see. I mean, Smiling Knight, another Grandmaster hero for him. You know, Grandmaster morphing previous game, now on the Luna as well.
I have a feeling that Smiling Knight, when I saw him first, was actually an offlaner too. Top lane, Uragi actually needs to defensively blink away, but it's fine.
I'll try and check that.
I have a feeling, I don't know, because I have also a feeling that he played still while I was playing, at least in pubs. I used to meet him a lot.
Nice top lane. Bit of a fight for the Lotus, Uragi. Gonna get clipped from the bushwhack and really doesn't really have anywhere to jump to. In fact, he goes aggressively, just screw it, let's try and get the kill. No way I'm gonna live. Unfortunately, a little bit too late to get that first blood, so it will be ASAKURA that strike first.
I love the...
You are right as well.
Yeah, he was right.
He did start as an offlane, yeah.
Yeah. Kinda remember it through fog, but nicely done by Ragi, I would say, trying to go in. You know, trying to get that kill at least first. He knew he was done. They're being pressured top quite well. That's the difference between this Doom game and the one last Doom we watched, where he was laning into Lifestealer and being just dominated. This is much better for him. He has Helm of Iron Will already and like 16 Magic Wand charges. This guy's just not dying. He doesn't even have Devour, by the way. Doesn't have it leveled at all. All about winning that lane.
Does Zayas need to be keeping attention on top lane for potential rotations? Not now, but you know, maybe in a couple minutes or so.
Yeah, he can. It's all about Nefrit and how he feels, if he feels safe in this lane or not. To be left alone where the lane equilibrium is as well. They might go on Luna actually, speaking of the two of them.
She's gonna have to try and TP out, so... Though already the combo used from Zayas will be free to be able to go back to that T1 tower. What's the resources looking like? Just gonna get pulled over a tango.
Top lane.
So that should be
Melody.
fine. Action continues. Melody. Another kill for them. So ASAKURA off to a much better start here in the second game. Double kill for Lice.
Yeah, he's feeling it on this top lane. Too much armor for PA to do anything against him, and now he's gonna find a creep as well. Well, not necessarily straight away, he needs to wait 50 seconds, but he has the war as well. Zayas is mid. Young G actually, ooh, almost scouts him.
I'm not a Razor player. Is the vision a little bit further than the field?
I feel like you have to connect.
Okay.
Actually, that's why he's... Or it could be, like, it could be on the edge as well, but I feel like he needed to connect there. He's playing very... very carefully anyway, but might get tossed back. Pack has haste.
I got a lucky haste as well from Sanctity. And look at the decrypt extra burst potential. That's so ambitious to try and kill the ward, but very nicely done. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better rune from Sanctity, because Zayas, the one time that he runs into the Razor is when the puck leaves the lane, but he's able to reconnect. And now you see instantly the call from Sanctity. He's going to hard shove the lane out just so by the time the Razor comes back, he'll lose a couple creeps under the tower. This does mean Yuragi is alone top lane, though. That is the biggest concern right now. You got a level 5 Doom, just beelining it towards your Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, they had 3 heroes actually on top lane, but they couldn't find Yuragi. He just used Blur and juked around the trees. Zayas might be able to snatch this one. Let's see. Hoodwink is tipping in. Who's faster on the stuns? That's the question.
Oh, he showed himself. I thought the Hoodwink would be able to bushwhack from
fog?
trees. I
Yeah,
guess as soon as he saw the Ancon shot, he may have top lane till the end. Gonna get clipped as well. So they have definitely made amends for how this top lane was starting for Na'Vi.
Yeah, nice little rotations happening from them on Na'Vi. Everything looking much better than how it started. They also have Dream Coil now with Tiny. They can... Let's just see where they go. They could go on Razor, they could go Luna bot. I feel like it's a Luna rotation together with the Bounty Rune.
And
this is...
I think importantly, the Exo, like that's probably the big thing to add, right? You get a kill into some damage on the tower.
Yes, of course. They know where he is.
See, should be able to blow him up. Zayas is kind of looking for the toss away to break the coil, but it's not going to be required. And there's that Exo. Nefrit's going to try and shove the lane out. But again, we see what's happening on the opposite side of the map. Radiant, I believe... No, unfortunately, Melody actually denied the DD. So they weren't even able to kind of at least get that advantage with the rune getting given over to Young G.
Yeah, they tried to kill Melody at least after that, but they couldn't even catch him. Top lane PA isn't really struggling. He's level 6 now on Uragi. Not the greatest lane, of course. Like he has probably had the worst time, but he'll recover.
This is kind of angling into the trees to maybe find that Doom option. Won't be able to find it. And like you said, Uragi's going to recover. And honestly, his net worth isn't even that bad. Like he's under 100 behind the Doom. So all things considered, you're very happy with the status of this game. Na'Vi, struggled maybe very early on, but we've seen some rotations have been great for them. They got kind of lucky with that haste rune. Movement down bottom was perfect. And importantly, Zayt's is getting involved too. At least, previously in game 1,
on him.
He was having a couple early deaths. All right, and mind they are. Doom out. In some rotation, so yeah, you get the Doom onto the PA, but she's not dying, and you're gonna lose some of your own heroes.
I feel like they could have used at least the Crystal Maiden to be there, just for that extra control. Nicely done by Melody, really. Like last game with Crystal Maiden, he was constantly in the right positions. This time around, he's also the one that allows PA to escape, obviously, with the crap. I feel like that the crap alone saved her. The PA could just TP base after the Doom was used. Razor now.
Oh, he wanted the root so bad. They are lacking a little bit of damage at the moment by the looks of it. Youngji's going to make him work for the kill. It's a great bushwhack as well, connecting onto 3, but there's just no cause there to get that extra damage required. Multiple Na'Vi members were quite low with that opportunity, but unfortunately just weren't able to capitalize. And now they've got a catapult wave. They've got extra backup. It's not even needed by the looks of it.
They're just playing better. These microaggressions, these micro plays are so much better by them. Everything makes sense. Not like you said, not even an exo was used. They take down the tower. PA also joining them, TPing back top, farming, defending the tier 1 tower. I'm not sure, the way they move across the map is just really good. Much better than ASAKURA in both of these games so far. What I like the most probably is the way they're using their carry to create a small difference. Like how many carries would go for that move down mid lane, to secure the rune? Not too many.
And I think that's probably one thing about Uragi's experience that he probably gained on OG. That there are games I do remember where he's been getting involved quite early on. He is getting ran down at the moment, but very difficult for them to be able to get a read on where he is currently blurred. And this is my big issue when you fall behind, and on with what we've seen happen pretty lately with Doom lineups, is you just farm, and that is all you do.
Yeah, right. That's the hero. I have to say that Lace, he's had a really good lane though, and he will get the Blink Dagger next. No Shivas. I think that was a hoodwink. Can they kill him? Let's see. Will they go further? Puck is coming in as well. I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
And also smoke rotation by Tiny and Nefrit now happening. They just want all of these outer towers, and this is the last one remaining on top.
This is a very crafty kind of angle around. They're gonna get the Doom out of the PA, but what is that for? Like that is just puts the ulti on cooldown now for 130 seconds. Uragi is gonna shrug it off. Melody will healing back up after this expires. And yeah, like you said, they're just wanting to get all these outer towers. They'll probably look to try and move over to the triangle and maybe drop some vision down or take away this farm as well. So this Na'Vi team, whoever is communicating the early game to them, they're really clicking in both game 1 and game 2. Their movement's been great.
Yeah, Melody and Zayt's probably leading the pack at the moment. Later on, the rest of them can take over. But yeah, meanwhile, ASAKURA, they feel like, I don't know. They feel like this combo. What's the word? This combolated. No, wait, I'll find it.
Discombobulated?
Discombobulated. Yes, exactly. I got it. It's not you. I got it. Oh, God.
Alright, yes.
Discombobulated. It's such a, I love this word. It's so dumb. Anyways, yeah, they feel that way. They're just everywhere across the map, and even that Doom on top lane is the perfect example. Like, you Doom the PA, and your move is everyone starts TPing. Like, what? You know what I mean? It's like you get 2 TPs, but that PA isn't there because she wanted to get doomed. It was a bait. So Navi already had the heroes in place. It's very rarely that the Power Rangers move, you know, like the TP of rainbow colors actually works.
They're going again. Another play this time. It's towards bottom. But Knight shoving out the lane. Nice scan though. They will read it. Knight's instantly going to TP out, and it looks like Crystal Maiden's going to try and pop the smoke and tank the gank, and she will do that objective.
Tanked. I mean, not bad, right?
Tanked indeed.
If we praised Malady for doing the same thing, we can praise our boy on the other side as well for tanking the smoke, tanking the moves. Only problem is Exo 9 minutes away, 9 seconds away, sorry, and this tower is about to fall. How strong would a spell have to be to have like 5-minute cooldown? What would it have to do?
What? What would it, you get so creative with what it could do if it had a 5-minute cooldown. Like, oh my god, I'd have to 5-man hex everyone on the map like a Thunder God's Wrath, except it's a Lion Hex.
And also, it's a Thunder God's Wrath.
Alright, I'm
damage
happy with
and
that
the
for doing
hex.
5 minutes.
Yeah. How long does it last? 3 seconds?
Yeah, 3 seconds.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's like Thunder God's Wrath
that's-
damage plus like a global hex. Sanctity?
Yep.
Again. Melody again. And they're actually going to fight off the back of this. Like, they're committed now. Coil from Sanctity is going to clip on the back line. Zayat's going to be able to make sure that the
nice
Razor
Doom.
doesn't retreat. But you got big Doom issues. Lice was able to actually find an angle into the team fight. And this was horrible for Na'Vi. I mean, maybe the Death Prophet's able to turn it around. You don't have the Doom to worry about, so Uragi can jump into the middle as well. And Knight is super hesitant. This Luna doesn't particularly want to fight into the X. So nice timing, the Blink. Lice just gets out. Almost clipped. That probably would have been enough damage from Nephrit, but in the end, finally, some signs of life for Radiant. All they lose is Young G's Razor.
Nicely done by Doom, getting on top of Puck, finally utilizing the Blink Dagger. Getting a little bit of that mobility. Puck dies. Yeah, I mean, if Puck gets doomed, he's as good as that. This hero cannot deal with that. Very well played by ASAKURA. Also, I feel like Uragi was a little bit hesitant to blink in and use the dagger on Doom. Maybe they could have killed him, but yeah. Sad.
What? Maybe with the Witchblade they should be able to secure the kill. Jeffrick's really going to make him work for it, but it doesn't matter in the end. And that kill involvement gives Zayats enough gold here for the Blink Dagger. And he's already been making some pretty good movements across the map with the Tiny, so that is going to be much easier now with this big item completed.
It's always like that on him, right? The moment he gets the blink. A bit slow. What happened?
I didn't even see Razor was going Orchid. I just haven't clicked on him. Like, what's his item doing?
You're playing into a Puck, right? Into a PA as well with the Bloodthorn later on. It's not bad. Into Pugna, it's decent. But I think it's mostly about the Puck. Like, they had no catch for him previously. It's not terrible. Like, I feel like Orchid right now is much better on heroes that usually would never buy it. Like a Slardar Orchid, you know, Clockwork Orchid, whatever. Not necessarily never, but very rare. It's good. It gives decent stats as well.
Bit of a messy initiation. Lice has got the Doom. He's going to to chuck him in the middle to be able to find a better target than the Tiny. But can he even activate it? They're going to try and charge a Death Prophet into middle. She's in a lot of trouble now, especially with the beams getting laid down. Another fight for Na'Vi that doesn't go their way and seem like just potentially forcing the issue a little bit too much inside Radiant's jungle.
Yeah, I feel like there is one interaction we didn't really talk about. That's Doom preventing heals, right? And if you're a Death Prophet, doesn't that kind of completely destroy you? Because you aren't tanky. The reason why DP is tanky, yeah, she's got Shivas, but she needs to work off of Spirit Siphon. And if she can't Siphon, I'm not sure. I think Doom prevents her from healing from Spirit Siphon. So
Yeah, it would. It should, I imagine.
Right? So you're every time you get doomed, you'll just disappear in these fights. I really think Lysis should just doom the DP then. Forget about everyone else, just destroy this hero.
What is Lysis actually going for? Alright, so yeah, Blink BKB. So his at least how we can enter the fight's going to be pretty easy. I mean, we really do see his net worth taking a hit, Jeffrix. Alright, he's going to go down. Yeah, I mean, we see Lysis' net worth is really taking a hit, and of course, a lot of that is off the back of some of the deaths, but you just mentioned it, like, he can still have value this game if he does get the Doom on the Death Prophet, and I wonder what the item build could be then for DP if she wants. Maybe after BKB, if she's feeling kind of luxurious, you could consider something like a Lincoln's. Maybe if you want a cheaper one, you could go Lotus. Maybe you could just say, screw it, I'm happy to tank it if that means my PA is not going to get doomed.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most probable solution. Or that is no solution at all. Your Puck is buying Lincoln's anyway, so he's gonna have it. Maybe he can share a bit with you if he's quick enough. Oh, they dropped so low around that Tormentor.
This is where that 5-minute ulti would come into play. Just kill them all and hex everyone else. I guess Zeus Thunder Gods is enough. Mid lane, toss back, another death onto Young G. Oh, right? He should die, yeah. Like he's gonna die. No way, Strength Treads actually kept him alive. Are you serious? So this is your lesson.
Oh, they tossed Luna in.
That's a huge toss. What was that?
Yeah, for the Luna.
What?
Okay, so he actually lives off of that. Honestly, the moment I saw that toss, I was like, yo, what are you doing? You're gonna make problems for your Puck and your Pugna, but they managed to survive, and so does Tiny, so it worked out.
That's a gamer.
Yeah, Yuragi, by the way, this gamer has a BKB completed. BKB Battle Fury, not like he's fight ready, but it's not. He's not there yet completely. Like the Kanda probably is where he's really happy to be fighting.
And potentially with an Aegis into his inventory as well. So Na'Vi going to commit the Exo for it. And by the looks of it, it's going to be a free Roshan as well. ASAKURA, even if they knew, I wonder if they would contest it?
Maybe they would with some nice Doom. Luna also has a BKB Manta. I think they could have contested it if they were in position. Unfortunately, they aren't. I always feel bad when I'm playing a hero such as PA and... Wait, hold that, Sanctity.
Freebie?
Could use a Dream Coil, but...
Top lane, Nephrit?
Doesn't have ult.
Have they got the... Maybe with the clips? BKB... Unfortunately, the rest of the components are inside the base, and it looks like Knights... Oh, maybe not Nephrit. Gets a little bit of bonus health back thanks to the Siphon, and now... Oh, no, it's not looking good. At least Knight, I suppose, can TP out. Do they get the Crystal Maiden detection? A little bit too late. They both make it. Does someone else not make it? Okay, Doom makes it too.
Everyone makes it. And the DP as well. Well, on the plus side for Na'Vi, BKB was used on Luna and the ulti, so you have this like 70 seconds to play around that. You can go make a move. DP is super squishy only if doomed though.
Yuragi?
Doomed.
Wait, he's just beelining into the middle. And takes the Doom. That's the first life. Zayats is dead as well. And this is a movement where you don't have your death prophet. I mean, maybe Yuragi's BKB can clean up some of the supports. But that was a crazy move from Na'Vi. And again, they're like 2 steps back, maybe 1 step forward with Aegis and a couple steps back. Definitely the communication I was praising earlier on, but right now it seems like it's a little bit messy.
Yeah, and he was just sitting there under the Radiant Ward. Obviously, he couldn't know that, but the positioning was way too aggressive from all of them. Like these 3 heroes, Tiny, Pugna, and PA, they're even if they do find the target, I don't think that they're strong enough to kill anyone but the supports. And if you're going under the tier 2, you will be punished for it. So that exactly happens. They lose the Aegis. Time to wait for the Kanda.
Knight's net worth is skyrocketed up too. This Luna is just farming up an absolute storm. I mean, almost 100 last hits. In fact, over 100 last hits ahead of the Phantom Assassin. It is still the issue though of like, what is this puck gonna do to ASAKURA as we get to the later stages? Because maybe Lysk is going to be able to find the Doom. It's going to be tricky now with the Lincolns, but we know this puck here late game, it's you got to deal with the PA and now you got to worry about Sanctity.
Yeah, and both heroes super elusive. They are finding the CM first. Any detection? No detection again. That feels bad, man. He just dropped the sentry. Yuragi though.
Yuragi? I think you got a glimpse of the Luna, but we've seen
so
what's
tanky,
happened
though.
recently.
If you're Radiant, you could smoke up and go take this triangle again. Let's see, Zayats. This time he does.
This time, yeah, they got the detection for this one, but they're kind of Knights running in. Na'Vi want to try and take the team fight, especially when Ly's going to be able to find the Doom. Phantom Assassin TP out, it's not going to matter the damage. It came in far too quick. She'll die inside the base. They don't have anything left though to be able to catch up to the other Na'Vi members. Sanctity's even like considering about maybe jumping back in, but it's still going to be kind of cautious. Ly's has to pop a BKB, and Nefert wants nothing to do with it. He even TP'd bottom.
You can see that they're just forcing things a little bit too much, but they are forcing things because they understand we're playing into this Luna. The hero will out-farm us if we just sit on our hands. CM for the 5th time. He has his personal.
Do they care if the Luna out-farms though? Like,
of course you care. It's not about caring if she out-farms you slightly, but if she's 2 items ahead of you, which she is right now, that's a problem.
Yeah, but she is right now because your PA keeps dying multiple times in a row. Like, don't you just... do you not feel like if Na'Vi are equal net worth in like at 40-minute stage, they win?
Probably. But you're not gonna be equal if you are doing nothing.
Okay.
Because Luna will be farming one lane completely with illusions, both of the ancient stacks as well. You probably at least won't be equal.
Okay.
But they just had... I feel like it's different for Na'Vi. That's not exactly the situation. I feel like they just had a decent start and then they tried snowballing with it, just like they did in game 1.
They have Wisdom's up in a couple of seconds, so they're going to be able to snipe this. Does look like at least Jeffrix is already in a position to be able to take Na'Vi's own Wisdom rune as well. And they'll get a tier 1.
Smoke up.
Actually going to try and look to smoke. So, where do they want to go? There's a DD at the top rune.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They do see Nefri. Do they have Doom? They actually have Doom again. It's not a bad Doom target. Or they have no vision. This is a blind jump.
Sanctity. Oh, no, they're going to go into first. It's not going to matter. Nefrit, BKB activated with the Force Staff. Get some distance away. And they're kind of just toying with them. Waiting for them to get that jump in. Meanwhile, Sanctity picked up the double damager. And it's just a coil onto one. But that's where Zayat can maybe offer the extra control. Not good enough for the moment. Exorcism committed as well. So, far out. Zayat's almost died as well to the beam.
Dude, that beam is just silly. One beam and Tiny loses 90% of his HP. It's funny. By the way, Navi as well. A lot of luck there. Dodging them. A lot of skill, of course, as well. Grabbing the double damage rune and fighting back. But you can see that ASAKURA, they're in a really decent spot right now. As long as they have Doom to threaten them with, they can take these fights. Maybe one thing that they're missing is a good catch, right?
On ASAKURA?
Yeah. It's like Crystal Maiden and Hoodwink, nothing amazing.
Radiant are scanning.
Bottom lane, Niam's gonna reveal. He's got some heroes playing behind him. But it's close to Dye's side of the map. They're going to be able to rotate much faster than what Radiant can. Jump to the backline. Lice trying to find an angle for the Doom.
Where'd you go?
Where's your Doom as well for the fight? Knight's now in trouble. Yuragi leaps over the top of the tree line. Miss of the bushwhack means they should be able to catch up to the Luna. She's going to try and dance around. But the TP location, it was a Hail Mary play at best. Yuragi gets the triple. 70 seconds, no Luna. They can get in a big objective off the back of that.
Yeah, let's see. Exorcism is, well, still down for 40 more seconds, but they found CM. That's another kill. And you can now push in mid lane with it. Rosh is up only in 2 minutes, so that will not be a possibility, but that's huge. This fight right now just... it doesn't separate PA from the Luna, it brings PA closer to the Luna, which is exactly what Yuragi needed. Now he's getting closer to the Revenant's Brooch. Such a nice initiation by Zayat as well, jumping in, tossing the Luna backwards. I always feel, whenever I see him doing that, I'm like, bro, stop it, you're killing your Pugna, this poor boy. But just putting Luna out of position is always worth it, it feels like.
Yeah, because even if you don't get her on that first round of initiations, as long as you force a BKB for Knight to reset his positioning, and you're back to maybe where the rest of the team are currently set up, that's kind of a win in itself. Or you use his toss, and Zayat, he's got your Scepter, he's got Ogre Seal Totem, Force Staff now as well, so he can jump in and get out and probably not even lose his life.
Yep. I think you mentioned the BKB on Luna, and that's probably the most important
effort
part. Doom.
Oh, aggressive jump in. Instant Lotus though. It's very difficult for Lice to be able to play. They are a little bit separated though. Lotus about to expire. Lice is not going to mess around. Wants to doom the Death Prophet, but that will free up Yuragi and Sanctity, and they will not hesitate with that. Jumping over to the backline. Yuragi's going to wait for the Eclipse to expire. They'll turn to deal with the Razor instead. Numbers advantage. I mean, you buy back on the Crystal Maiden, but are they really going to be able to get much more out of it? Yuragi is eyeing these supports. Meanwhile, it's actually Zayat that finds the opportunity. Crystal Maiden onto the backline, trying to do it all by herself. But that is, in fact, a dieback for till the end. And now it is a 2v4. They can walk it down. They can go for Roche. Whatever they would like.
Yeah, they do.
Or
see
again,
Luna
the same thing can happen. Again! Okay, he's fine. Is he? Oh my god.
He's fine, survives. Can they push? They have 30 seconds without Razor, probably only Luna up. The safest play is to actually go Rosh, but Maybe they can force it a bit first. Navi is just playing these teamfights much better. You could see in that last engagement, Razor is way too far out, searching for DP. He gets the kill, but by the time he gets the DP kill, he's also dead, because he's isolated. PA isolates them on one side with the BKB, just forces them to move back, and then blinks out to the other side to kill off the Razor. That's like the huge difference between PA and Luna. Like, Luna needs to be ahead in farm and everything, because she's very mobile. She's just like, you know, I'm here, I'm hitting you, and if you don't want to fight, there isn't really a lot that I can do about that. Meanwhile, PA is all over the place, jumping from one side of the teamfight to the other. Much easier to execute with her.
Oh, Roche is
They can't
gone.
yeah. They didn't even try, did they? Running towards it.
I guess no Doom. I don't know. I mean, it probably would. I don't know. You are now playing to Ages on the PA. Sanctity just completed Scepter. And the arrow is drawn down top. Zayats has made the call. Try and shove out the lane with the AoE. And they might have Uragi just poke up this high ground. Maybe just, you know, his head slightly up the stairs to give them some information. Or they might just run into Knight.
They don't have PA here.
Everyone else is kind of far away behind him. They don't get the break on the coil. And the damage still nonetheless, they should be able to kill him off. They try and jump in, but Lysa is just too late. And now without Smiling Knight, where is your damage? CM's not there. Uragi just assassinates her in a couple of hits. And there's not really much they need to worry about now. Doom wasted. No buyback on Luna. Not that they know it, but they can walk it up, and this should be a free set of barracks.
He's got Doom still. Like, he can use Doom. But Luna is wasted.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, he's still got Doom. I think what you heard was Satanic, maybe. And that's something that was unfortunately delivered and used in the last millisecond, so he couldn't heal up. Yeah, like you said, this is looking super easy for Navi now, this high ground push.
They're gonna go more. Full set of barracks mid. Look to top next. Rating will stab a glyph to at least delay this. Rapier is currently queued up now for Smiling Knight, so that just showcases the current position that he feels they're in. Zayats.
Hoodwink?
Once again, I mean, he's tiny this game. Just giving them so many options. You know, any pick off they would like. He's 4-3 and 17, 21 kill participation out of the 30.
He's just way too good of a playmaker. Like a very stable position 4 in the scene, in the Eastern European scene, in any team that he played. I feel like he contributed and had a huge impact. Nothing really different here. And he always plays these pesky heroes that can jump and initiate really easily.
Look at his positioning. Yeah, alright. Just gonna hide in the trees. See if anyone pokes their head out. Maybe I'll jump Knight when he least expect it. Maybe Uragi's gonna jump Knight instead. Plus back, they do get the Doom. It's on to Nefrit this time, but again, it's a pretty good bushwhack as well. Holding 2 into place with the break on the Phantom Assassin, but they just have too many items. Too many items, too much gold. Triple kill for Sanctity, and the first Series 1 of this new roster. It's gonna be a 2-0 for Na'Vi.
Who GG'd first? Oh, who GG'd first? I didn't see.
I
Must
didn't
have
see
someone
either.
muted. Yeah. Or maybe some bug. Yeah, in any case, nicely done again by Navi. Me and you, man, we're never gonna get a 3-game series, which is alright for me in these qualifiers. At least later on it gets a bit annoying, but yeah, cool games by Navi in both of the games in the series. They outplayed their opponents quite convincingly.